how I taught myself the violin from 0% to competent. Why did I choose to learn one of the hardest instruments all by myself instead of having a dedicated hands-on teacher? Well, first of all, I have had hands-on teachers in the past and it didn't go so well. I did have a really great band director when I was a kid. She was fantastic and I have nothing but love for the woman. She was phenomenal. But at a certain point, she said, you're getting so good at your instrument, which was the trumpet, that she sent me off to a college professor. This college professor made me feel about this big. He was pompous and a jerk and made me hate my instrument. Hate it. So I pretty much stopped playing the trumpet after that. I also started teaching myself how to play the keyboard. My mom helped me a little bit with how chords work, and then I was off to the races. Then I decided maybe I need to learn some piano. I took some lessons there. That didn't go so good either. I learned a little bit, but wasn't great. So the other reason would be, lessons tend to have a price range, and most of it is out of my price range. I can't afford it. But mostly it's that first reason. I just don't get on usually with a hands-on teacher. It's just my personality, my temperament, I'm not sure what, but it is just who I am. So here is how I did do it. First of all, yes, I did learn technique. I went to an online source and I downloaded a bunch of books and I listed them in this video. As far as like who did teach me, who did I emulate, I watched a lot of YouTube creators. So thank you to YouTube for having so many people out there to help me on my journey to learn how to do certain things. And I listed all of those creators in another video called 90 Day Recap, which was after my 90 days of live recording of violin playing. Yikes. So you can watch that if you want to. But I want to add to that some more recently, I've been watching Christian Howes, Tim Kliphaus, and Jacek Anik from Magic Fiddle Channel. Wonderful players, fantastic to watch, learn a lot from them. And I also love to play along with some of the online or the YouTube channels that have just the backing tracks, which is so much fun to play with and work on my improvisation skills. So you could say that I haven't had one teacher. I've had many teachers, many teachers. And when I started even just playing the violin, it physically hurt to play. My shoulder rest was never in the right position. There was a space. I didn't know how to hold it. I didn't know how to hold my bow. I was a hot mess from the get-go. And it was just little steps every day. And when I would see that I would make an improvement on something, then I would try to do that again the next day and learn something else new. So just little steps every day. I also did implement a mirror, because mirror is your best friend, especially when you're trying to learn this instrument. It helps you straighten out your bow. All of the devices that you see that are sold online for straightening your bow, do not buy them. I have bought them. They are junk. When I would get stuck on a song that I was trying to learn, because I tried to learn the music that I wanted to learn, which is gypsy jazz, at the same time as working on technique, it encouraged me so much to be able to play that music. Even if I didn't play it well, just being able to play it was so exciting to me. If I was learning a piece and I would get really stuck, what I'd do is I'd go back to learning technique for a little bit and then come back to the piece, and I would do so much better after that. Or I would give it a day. Sometimes, when you get really frustrated, you just need to give it a day and then come back and you'll be fine. I also got involved from the very beginning with a group, like a group to play with that would play out, so that I never was in that situation where I have to perform and I'm scared to death, because I've been doing it from the very beginning. Yes, the very beginning, when I really stunk. It was so bad. So how competent am I? Well, let's remember that the word competent is a scale. I am not a virtuoso. I am not junk. I can play songs. I can improvise. I can do double stops. I do a little chopping, which is fun. I can harmonize, and I can do a bunch of other nuanced things. I do use dynamics. I have vibrato, of course, and I enjoy it. I'm enjoying where I'm at. Do I get frustrated still? Yes. Do I sometimes want to quit? Yes, but I always come back the next day. Listen, if you are interested in learning the violin, first of all, I'm not a teacher, but I will say you should do it, because not only is it good for you, it's good for your brain, it's good for your body, it's good so that you can be accomplished and enjoy life. So live life to the fullest, even if it's not violin. Do something that's good for you. Learn a new skill. If you've enjoyed this, please stick around and follow my journey. I would love to have you come along with me. It's so nice to do a journey by myself, but it's always better to do it with someone else too. Thanks.